All right, so I made it to downtown Austin just in time to catch the sunrise, and it seems like it's a very, very cloudy morning. So I'm hoping to get some really good drone shots of the waterline building and then just some different angles of the cityscape that I haven't had yet with like the new skyline and the way that it looks. The sunrise looks like it's going to be okay. I got to be somewhere in the next 20 minutes, which is frustrating because this morning I was like, should I go downtown? Should I not? And then I stepped foot outside and I was like, it looks like it's gonna be a cloudy day. And this always makes for really good photos and videos because the clouds add a lot of texture to the sky. So that's one of my favorite things about filming during sunrise is just getting these kind of textures. Look at these birds right here. Sorry, coming down here always reminds me of just how beautiful downtown Austin is, how great the nature is around here, just seeing all the birds and everything fly around. But yeah, today is another busy day for me. I have a shoot with my church this morning in the next couple hours. And then later tonight, we have a tequila brand to be filming with. So that should be a fun little event as well. And then hopefully get home on time to go to sleep because the event is in San Antonio. All right, so we're at our second location of the day, which is La Honky-Tonk in San Antonio. Right now I'm just doing a scouting to check out the spots. We're at the dance hall right now, and this area looks so dope. Look at that. Where am I? Yeah, look at that little alien right there. How cool is that? And then behind me is this cool cactus. But this space is dope. I'm excited to film and get some really great content for Moneyball Tequila. Ooh, look who this is. And so that's one of the things that I talk about often to people who ask me about like becoming an entrepreneur or wanting to develop a better life or getting a healthier lifestyle and stuff like that is, are you willing to make the little sacrifices that are going to get you there? Again, when I first moved to Austin, coming to Auditorium Shores was a way of like connecting with the city. Because when you come down here, if you see behind me, like you could see everybody is just like running and hanging out. Everybody is like in groups. They're talking. They're creating communities. And so when I would be down here, like seeing how people would navigate one another, making friendships in the city and having it be like something that I valued, right? Whether it's waking up early in the morning to create the kind of art that I want to create, to do the things that I want to do, it was something that I knew the sacrifices that I was going to make in the short run was going to benefit me in the long run, right? So the habit of waking up early to do what I needed to do without being hindered by emails, phone calls, nowadays it's the kids or just like things that happen in everyday life like bad traffic, right? If you're able to avoid all the negative things that happen when everybody is in a rush and all that kind of stuff, well then again that puts you above and beyond everybody else. You're able to perform in a better way. And that was something I always noticed when I was in the coffee shop, because I was always like the happiest barista there. I was always the more positive and optimistic barista, and everybody would always be like, "Why are you always happy? Why are you always this? Why are you always that?" And sometimes it was annoying to people. But one of the things I would tell everybody is just like, well, because you maybe woke up 15 minutes ago and you had to rush down to work, and there was maybe you couldn't find your keys, you didn't get ready on time for a lot of the girls, you didn't put your makeup on, and so you feel behind. I've been up for the last 3 hours. So for me, I've been doing everything that I needed to do. And so then when I get to work, I'm able to perform at my highest level because I am not being hindered by, the news or the traffic or whatever it is, you know what I mean? So those are just things that I always tell people, like waking up early should become a habit if you want to be successful in life, because that's what successful people do. They don't wait for the day to come to them. They go and they attack the day. And again, attacking the day may look different for a lot of people. For you, attacking the day may be going to the gym. It may be creating that piece of art that you want to do. It may be writing that book. It may be, meditating, whatever it is, however you need to start your day to get your mind going straight. You should be doing that early in the morning because that allows you to stack up these wins in everyday life, saying, hey, I woke up early, I did my meditating, I did my reading, I did my workouts, I ate healthy, I did all these things so that by the time that it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and people are just getting up, you've already like stacked 10 wins on top of each other, right? You've already accomplished way more than most people have throughout the day. And that's something I jokingly say is I get way more done by 8 o'clock than you do the entire day. And some people get offended by that because they think, oh, well, what are you trying to say? You're better than me? And no, I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to be better than myself. I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. I'm trying to accomplish the goals that I set out for myself. And what that looks like is waking up at 3 in the morning, maybe 3:30 or 4 in the morning, to get as much done as I can to be able to give the proper time to the things that I need to give the proper time to. So these are like little habits and little things that you need to develop in yourself that's going to make you into a better person if you want to live a successful lifestyle.